Imagine feeling as if you're constantly breathing through a straw. That's what life is like for about 30,000 people in America living with cystic fibrosis. This month, there are two creative ways that you can help, either by climbing new heights at the Mile High Stadium or enjoying some great food at the Chef's Challenge. Please welcome to the show Matt Krause, Rachel Pizarro, and Patrick Jacks. Nice to see all of you. Thank you for being here. This is such an important topic. Rachel, can you first explain what cystic fibrosis is?
Absolutely. So cystic fibrosis is a predominantly genetic lung disease, but it also affects other organs. There's 30,000 in the U.S., 70,000 worldwide, and it's life-threatening. There's no cure right now.
So we have a Rocky Mountain chapter for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Tell me what you do.
Absolutely. So Matt and I are both development directors. So at the Rocky Mountain chapter, we actually are pretty special. We cover 4 different states all throughout the Rocky Mountains, and mostly through fundraising events. So it's an easy way for people to get involved and help raise funds to put straight into research.
How can we get involved?
Absolutely. So there's different ways. You can attend our events, you can volunteer, you can also sponsor, and maybe join a committee and get involved in one of our fun ways in our fun events.
Speaking of fun events, you have a climb event coming up.
Absolutely. So at Sports Authority Field at Mile High Stadium on July 22nd, 8 o'clock, hopefully beating some of the heat. We're going to be out there with 500 plus climbers, having a pre-party, have a why I climb wall, so it kind of really creates that mission moment of why we're all there on that day. We'll have definitely many teams and things like that. They climb 3,285 steps, which is basically like climbing the Eiffel Tower 2.5 times.
Oh my
in terms of height. Absolutely. And then we'll have a post party with snacks and party and DJ. And
it sounds like a fun event, and it's all for a great cause. If you want to find out more, there's the web address at the bottom of your screen. Go to cff.org/Rocky Mountain. That's cff.org/Rocky Mountain. Patrick, you have a personal connection. Would you mind sharing your story?
Yeah. My wife and I got involved with the CF Foundation about 11 years ago when our daughter Kennedy was born and diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, and quite honestly we were devastated. My wife had a good friend from high school that passed away at the age of 25, Randy, due to cystic fibrosis. So when we got this diagnosis, we absolutely knew what it meant and could mean for Kennedy and her health. So we shed a lot of tears that first month. And after we got over that initial grief, we really just decided to get involved, and we were amazed at how our friends and family really embraced our cause and made it one of their causes. And you know, I think, you know, they obviously want to help because they love Kennedy and they know her, but I think a lot of them also look at Kennedy and say, well, this could be my daughter, this could be my son. What if I had to ask other people for help?
Absolutely, and that's why this climb event is so very special to you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's become it's a really fun event, as Rachel said. It's like we're outside in Mile High Stadium where the Broncos play. You know, we're getting some exercise. All of our friends or family are there. But for Kennedy, it's really important for her to see all of her friends out there supporting her cause, and she knows they're out there to help her and other kids.
Knowing that she's loved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, championing for her.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing a day in the life of Kennedy?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, it usually involves with her waking up and wanting to get on her social media devices.
That's every child,
okay,
right?
So, but then when we take that away from her, she usually gets up and she's like any other 10 or 11-year-old, looks forward to playing with her friends, but she has to do a vest treatment and nebulized therapies for about 30 minutes in the morning. Then she takes a handful of pills to manage the symptoms with CF. Then every time she eats, she has to take 6 pills, as well as digestive enzymes that help her digest food. And then at the end of the day, she does another vest treatment with nebulized treatments to loosen up the mucus in her lungs. But you know, we're actually totaling up how many hours she spent doing that. It's like 4,000 hours she's already spent doing those treatments, and then she's already taken over 100,000 pills in her you know, not even 11 years at this point.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
God bless you and your family.
Yeah,
Just reach out today. Log on to the website. Do it in honor of Kennedy. cff.org/Rocky Mountain. Imagine if that's your child. I mean, that just touched my heart when you said that, because I have 2 boys, and I couldn't imagine every single day going back and doing that. Every single day, a handful of pills before you eat, breathing before they can go outside and play. So please register cff.org/Rocky Mountain. Now, Chef Matt, a lot of climbing the stairs. It's going to be crazy, but you got a big smile on your face because people are going to be hungry after they climb those stairs, and you have a solution for that.
That's right. Yeah, our Chef's event is the perfect way to balance out those calories you'll burn at the climb event. On July 27th, Denver Children's Museum, an outdoor event. We're going to have 12 to 14 chefs from the Rocky Mountain region competing for top dish in the categories of savory and sweet. We got a really great group this year. We've got Panzano on board, Hapa Sushi, which are the pictures being shown there. We have a great young chef, Heather Carr from Footer's Catering.
And quickly, how can people sign up for this
Yeah,
event?
just go to the website, call the office, cff.org/Rocky Mountain. We've got our events listed.
And there's a best of chef. Best
yes,
of chef.
Yep. There's a best chef in 2 different categories. So
Wow,
should
so
be
it's
great.
going to be a lot of fun. Great turnout. Thank you again for coming on the show and doing all the work that you do. And God
Thanks for
bless
having us.
Kennedy. Absolutely. You can help support children like Kennedy breathe just a little easier. Take part in the Denver Climb Saturday, July 22nd at 8 a.m. at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Then satisfy your appetite at the Chef's Challenge at the Children's Museum of Denver Thursday, July 27th, where local chefs will compete for Best Dish. There's so much going on at the Rocky Mountain Cystic Fibrosis Foundation this fall. If you'd like more information, visit their website. Go to cff.org/Rocky Mountain.